What's going on, everyone? Welcome into some Cities Skylines. This is the first time I am playing this game on the channel, but don't worry, I do have about 600 hours worth of playtime in the years since it released. I have been playing this game since pre-order. Actually, I pre-ordered the game, and I've been playing it off and on ever since then, about 7 years now. So I'm really looking forward to showing this game off for you guys and showing off my building style. So, what is the basis for this playthrough right here? So, this is going to be centered on Chandler County, and specifically centered around the cargo station that you've been seeing on screen at the pop-up right here. Actually, no, it's not good. It's going to pop back over there. Anyways, that little cargo station is just an old abandoned cargo station off in what was kind of a rural farmland area that's kind of, oh, there it is, kind of seen some better days. And this county is kind of a newly formed area, split off from two very large counties in the southern United States. And we have been tasked with building up a thriving city here and surrounding supporting cities and other little villages and stuff, and making this place actually somewhere worth living. It's going to be a mix of actual gameplay. So we're going to be having to worry about the simulation, worrying about money, power, water, the RCI meter, all that kind of stuff. We're also going to be doing some detailing. Not every part of the city is going to be highly detailed, but certain focal points, certain parts of town will be detailed out for a little bit of eye candy. So enough of talking, let's jump in here and let's kind of see what we've got to work with. So here is our starting square. We do have some roads already laid out in this area right here. Now, this is the Cheyenne Valley updated map. However, I have gone through and made quite a few edits on it myself and made several changes to the map. So this map is not available, unfortunately. This version of the map is not available, unfortunately, unless I get in touch with the original map maker and ask them if I can post this update to it. And if they say no, well, sorry, but yeah, this is a personal modified map right here for the time being. We are playing with a selection of mods. Those mods will be listed down below in the Steam collection. We also have quite a number of assets being used. I do not have those in a collection yet. There are a lot of them, but rest assured, once I have time to sit down and curate those lists together, those will be available for you. So this cargo station is non-functional. It's abandoned. It's no longer in use. It's a prop. Eventually, we will replace it with a functioning cargo station later on. But for right now, this is what we've got going for us. Where are we going to get the city started? Well, I'm actually thinking we're going to kind of pull away from this area of town right here, and I think we're going to come right up over here, right up over in there here on Crest Drive. Kind of where I want to get things started. So let's plop down a bit of a piece of a road so we can unlock everything. We're going to get started with some power. Now, I'm not going to put down your standard little coal power plant. I don't much like those, and in reality, most cities and towns don't have a local coal power plant powering them. They have power coming in from, outside the city, outside the region, nuclear power plants a couple hundred miles away, or hydroelectric dams nearby, or coal power plants off, in another area. So this city is going to be similar to that for the time being. We're actually just going to use a substation. And we're going to do a substation over here. I'm thinking we're going to kind of put him maybe right here. We'll start with a substation right there. And we're also going to get started with an inland water treatment plant. I prefer these over the water drain pipes. They are the exact same building, except these right here don't pollute the water. They do pollute the ground, unfortunately, but this is it is what it is. I just don't like polluting my water. We're going to have an inland water treatment. Now, this is going to be something that I see in my hometown where I currently live, is that the local substation for the city is actually part of a small public works campus that includes the local water treatment plants. We're going to pop that in right there as well. And we are going to do a little bit of detail work on all this right here, because this thing needs to be fenced in. It needs a little bit of work. So let's make this look like something. All right, so there's just a very small little, public works type stuff. We've got got our little water treatment plant. We kind of think that maybe this building right here also it serves as a service for the substation. Now, I could get super detailed, and there are some other assets that go with this large substation that add in different types of power lines that can connect off of them, and I may download those and add those on in between the episodes. We will just have to, I'll have to see if I want to do that or not, because it's getting super detailed, but, just a little light detailing, some fencing and stuff. Now, we do have some wonky terrain that I can't fix right now because I don't have access to landscaping tools. But once I do, I'll come back in and do some terrain flattening right here. May have to redo things ever so slightly, but we're going to leave the outside of it undetailed right now. Just kind of wanted to do a little bit on the inside of that fence right there. Clean that up some, just to make it look a little more interesting. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get our water lines going here. And in the famous words of one of my favorite Cities Skylines YouTubers, water pipes belong under the roads, where they belong. You know who that is, you know why I love him so much. I'm going to go right this way with these water lines. Connect them back up over here. I do need to watch my money. I don't want to run out. Drag a little bit up here. Okay, just a little bit right there, and we do go ahead and get our power lines connected up. We do have a pre-made network right here of power lines, which is very convenient for us. So we're going to drag him up to there. Deal. Now, water itself is going to come from a water tower, and yeah, these cost the exact same. I'm just going to go with the standard water tower. I don't know where I'm going to put it just yet, though. Because I'm probably going to do a little bit of industry right over here on this side of the rail. Most likely, I will do that. Maybe over here. Well, let's get some roads going then, shall we? Get all this right here turned back on. Let's get some roads happening. The one mod I do not have right now that I actually kind of wish I had gotten before I got started was the zoning tool mod. That would actually be really, really handy right now. I'll just leave that right there for the moment. I'm going to try and fix any of this. And not all of my roads are going to connect up perfectly with each other. We're going to leave some areas a little more separated. We're going for a grid, but it's not going to be a perfect grid. It doesn't have to be a perfect grid at all times. Sometimes an imperfect grid gives it a little bit more character. Got a 32,000. Just gotta watch my money. I don't want to run out. What I do want is for this to line up close as possible. Oh, whoops, I have done left anarchy on. I was like, why are there trees everywhere? I left anarchy on. Okay, not too bad. I have done it before where I've left it on and it like literally was just a mess. Leaving anarchy on can really cause headaches. That's what I wanted right there. Voila. That's what we were looking for. Right alongside there. It's getting a little away right there. What I might want to do. Looks like it's actually that. That might be out of whack. Interesting. Oh well, we will figure out how to fix that later. Right now, take it as is. I may fill that in or something. Okay. Going to need another junction right here, so I actually put in mind that node back to there. All right. Very close crossing right there, but I think it'll be okay. I don't want too many crossings right there, so I have to watch how many I do. Drag this on over this way. Upgrade you. We're totally over-engineering and overdoing the number of roads that we need right now. But I've got the little extra money, so I might as well go ahead and get some of this placed. All right, so that water tower is probably want to go somewhere. Like a hole somewhere. Going to be a hole. A little hole right here, actually. Kind of right in the center right there. That is right next to the downtown area, or what's going to be kind of be the downtown-ish area. But I think we're going to put him right here in the center. Put everything off. Cool. All right, let's finish up our water pipes here. Need to, oh, we don't want to do it that way. Let's, do it a little bit better. There we go. That's better. We'll have enough money to go ahead and lay out some more of our water lines here. That one there. That one there. Go ahead and drag this one too while we're at it. There we go. Okay, there's some water lines going underneath the streets. A couple of extra connections. We are going to need some power going over here to this guy. I'm going to bring that from right over here. Okay, get some power to our water tower. Now for, finally, zoning happening. And last but not least, let's hit that play button. We're going to get all this started finally. See where our... So we've got power coming to everywhere. We should have power coming everywhere. Yes, we do. Good. And something I completely forgot to do is turn down the budget on our power and water, because we don't need that much right now. Don't need much power. We will have to bump that power up pretty quickly, because that thing doesn't put out much. We'll have enough power here soon enough. Go ahead and take that back to there. Alright, he's up and running. Good. Water is going, flowing, power is flowing, and we're good to go. Lovely. First set of industrial is happening. So there's a few things I already see that I want to make adjustments to. And I want to change all of these to stop signs along this major road. I don't want any traffic lights. And I also want to change the speed limit because it has set itself. We got some 40s, we got some 65s, we got some 25s. It's all over the place. So we are going to do 40 miles an hour. Hold down shift and we can change it between all of the intersections by clicking on the speed limit sign here. And we'll do 40 up until that intersection. So that's good right there. Okay, that'll work. Our first little bit of industrial. Our first little bit of commercial. That's awesome. I already don't really much care for that road doing kind of crazy stuff, so we're going to put him back. What have we got? We got an ice cream parlor, a Sonic, and a Mapco. All walked into a bar. Awesome. Power's still okay. He needs a little love around him, doesn't he? Get some find some of this new grass that I've gotten here. Some new grass that I downloaded from Padelmo, some filler grass. Oh, interesting. Okay, a little bit of grass. Small bushes. Yeah, a little bit of color in here, maybe. That's too much. That's too small. We won't ever notice that in there. That right there, I think, would be good. Some of this stuff, I don't remember how I downloaded or why I downloaded it, because it's like you can't even hardly see some of these. It's too much. Like this tiny bush. Where am I ever going to notice that? That may be right there, I guess. Back to some of our little grasses here. Put in some dry, just a couple of small decals right there. Touch up our water tower a little bit here. All right, now we have a massive amount of industrial needed. So industrial is going to be kind of the tricky part, because I don't want like a big industrial park basically going on, but we will need some. A zone, a small amount of some industrial around here. Just to get us started. Just a little bit. All right, we're making some money now. Good. Small places up and running. They are going to need... Oh, no, they do have water out here. Hey, look at that. I actually remembered to do something. I remember to give them water. Let me go ahead and just drag this on up. That over. Still wants a little more industrial. I'm going to put some right back here. This is a very common thing you see is, at least here in the southern United States, you know, you'll see some small like industrial warehouses and small places like that kind of mixed in around the downtown. And typically a large factory of some kind tends to be like a focal point. Now these are way too big for what I'm looking for here. Let me just plop in. We're going to be doing quite a bit of plopping of some stuff. You know, and I may do that instead. No, they may actually put in some stuff that whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Yes, delete that, please. Now, I'm going to pull these in a little closer together like that. And I'm actually going to de-zone this. Decide I don't want that. Get rid of that too. We will be doing a fair amount of plopping for some stuff. That way I can just get exactly what I'm looking for in the city, and I don't have to kind of hope and pray that they zone kind of what I want. I'm gonna put one of these buildings here on the corner, I think. One of these guys back here in the back. I don't think I checked his on photorealistic. My LUT on? Yeah, we're on homecoming. Okay. This didn't look right for some reason. Classic daylight on? Is. Feels a little dark to me for some reason. Oh, that's way too bright. Oh. Does feel a little dark to me. And these don't seem to be doing anything. I'm going to go back to photorealistic for right now. I may go in and tweak some settings here, because it's just not feeling quite right to me. It's a little bit better. I have to go play with some of these settings, because I don't like it to feel so dark. I don't like being able to see what I'm looking at, you know? And, like, I don't like that. Looking at it now, don't really like that. Go ahead and get some warehouses in back here. Create a small warehouse district back in the back here. That's going to be a lot of jobs right there for it, actually. That ought to help for quite a while. I see that I have left that on again, as per usual. Means a bunch of these houses have trees built up into them. Make sure I've destroyed them. Wild and crazy stuff going on here. There we go. All fixed. So this guy right here, got quite a few jobs. I did set the realistic population to be able to have um, the chance for what you call it, educated citizens to be increased a little bit, because I felt like you would probably see some more educated people move into the city on occasion. I felt like that was a little more realistic. Let's set his terrain height to that right there. Want him level on the front end. There we go, just like that. Okay. Do that, then I think we're going to come right here and add in a little bit of a side yard right here. Maybe this is like part of the rail yard in this area. Like it needs an Yeah, I feel like it needs this old fence right here. This fence, I love this wooden fence right here. This is probably one of my... That is not the fence I'm looking for. There it is. I love this fence asset right here. Fence asset has been around for a very long time, and I have always absolutely loved it. So that's a nice little steep drop-off. It's actually a good place to end that and come this way with it. Kind of clip that back into the inside there. All right, so now I think actually let's just bring him on over this way now. Alright, so we're going to just kind of end him right about there. Then I'm going to come back down through here and take out, just, a couple of chunks of it here and there. And add in some, more damaged parts. An older industrial spot right here. I could totally see it being a little less than perfectly kept up. They have a few bad areas in it that have gotten damaged, and they haven't gone through and fixed anything up in a while. I could totally see that. Okay, a few odd and end spots that have gotten a little messed up. Got some more demand for some more residential, so we're going to come back over here now and zone a little bit of that. Actually, I'm going to, they don't have... Take all that out. I may just end up plopping most of our industrial demand here. No, there's an option right here I can probably turn off. Where is it at? State population. Oh, maybe. No, it's not there. Which one was life cycle rebalance, I think. Immigration, there it is. So we're going to decrease the average immigrant education levels because we want more uneducated people and we don't have any right now. But we're going to make some adjustments to that. And while I'm in here, go ahead and look at a few things. I want to change this to minor complaints. Disable despawning. Enable realistic parking. I love that one. That kind of forces you to have parking spaces around your city. Let's see. Vehicles may do U-turn. Actually, no, let's not do that. Vehicles may turn at red lights. Automatically add traffic lights. I don't want that because I want to do my own. Ban private cars and trucks on bus lanes is good. And other than that, everything else we're just going to leave as is for right now. Okay, so these guys are going to have a little trouble getting some power. So for right now, I'm going to drag a quick power line over there. Power is going down. So let's go ahead and increase our budget up a little bit. A little more power coming into them. Zone a small amount of commercial right there. Try and promote some commercial growth right there so I can get rid of that power line. Okay. All right, I'm gonna finish doing a little detail work right here. Okay, there we go. Just a very simple little cargo yard right there alongside the rail line. Got some people working in here now, so it's doing okay. Still has 27 jobs available. I think it'll last us for a little while. So yeah, very simple little cargo yard right there. Happy with that. Let's get back in here and get some more housing going. We have already filled up rather quickly on what I placed to begin with. Oh, it's always such a pain trying to get these to line up properly. Like it's it right there. Needs to actually move down just a touch. There, that'll work. Cool. Drag him on over that way. Oh, there we go. Little hamlet. Good deal. We got our first real stuff unlocked here. Some schools, garbage, and clinics are needed now. Go ahead and make sure he is all nice and lined up like he's supposed to be. All right, let's get all this going here. So we have an ambulance station to serve as our first clinic. I'm going to put him back here. Lovely. Now, garbage facilities, no one likes to live near them. They're dirty, they're polluty, they're just nasty. Luckily, these don't need water or electricity, so they can go basically anywhere you want. And we're going to put him just back over here on Phillips Drive. Going to toss him way back there, away from everything. Just get him away from there. And I want to go ahead and get our first school put in. Our first school, I think, is going to be this one right here, the SimCity 4 Elementary School. Brings back some childhood memories of some SimCity 4, so I feel like it's just one of those things, just you got to have it. So we're going to get him in first and foremost right there. Yeah, awesome little school. Who are we today? Today it looks like we're Great Britain. That flag randomly changes all the time, so it looks like today we are Great Britain. Cool. And we're going to be doing some detailing up on that here pretty soon as well. Our ambulances, we're going to change that to a large ambulance. And that does remind me that we also have the advanced vehicle options that we can go through and do a bunch of stuff on. But the main things at the moment are under police. I want to turn off. We're going to leave that mobile command center on. I like that. But we are going to turn him off. Police helicopter can stay, and the police supercar is going to get turned off. The cars I do have, we have a Ford Expedition and a Crown Vic. So some good old classic American cars for that right there. Under, let's see, prison, the mobile van is fine. Fire safety, yeah, we don't like that. So we're going to get rid of that thing. I still do like the large fire engine and the large fire engine trailer. The Mini has got to go. And then we have this guy right here who is going to stay for us, the Rosenbauer 75 Quint. Disaster response, these are actually fine. I like those buildings. Healthcare, yeah, getting rid of that guy. We're going to keep the fly car ambulance. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's going to have to go. We're going to keep the large ambulance. I like that one. And the medical helicopter. Those are fine with me. Death care, these are all fine. I think I may find a different model hearse later. And the garbage truck, you know what? I'm actually pretty cool with all the garbage trucks in the game. I think they look kind of nice. I think they look rather good. Now, we do have some industry stuff that I can do. Forestry, these are all good with me. Not too worried about those. It's these. Now, we do have a bunch of new trailers, as you can see right here. Lots of really nice trailers. We're going to disable the box truck, and we're going to disable that van. And then for the factories, I think I need to livery. Oh, these are for the. Oh, okay, those are for the factories. So yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we're just going to keep those on. So see, we do have some really nice American style container trucks, and I don't see one at the moment. Do I see any coming? We've changed the trains. We have a new train model, but I don't see any trains right now. Wish I did. I saw one fly by earlier, and he went by so fast, and we didn't get to take a look at him. Keep an eye out for a train, because I really love our new train assets. Now, as far as the cars and stuff, I'm not going to change all the cars themselves. That gets a little... I was watching City Planner, and he changed out all of his cars, and it was like 200-something assets. And I was like, you know, I like a lot of the cars that are on the workshop. I don't need cars that bad. Don't need them that bad. So yeah, we're gonna keep what we got. Really want to find a train. I never see them coming through. There's some airplanes. Yep, no trains right now. But we do have new trains. The trains from who I consider the master of train modeling, and that would be Besquigglehausen. He's been around for a very long time. He's made just some absolutely phenomenal train models, in my opinion. Probably some of the best train models I've ever seen. Yeah, we're using his mixed packs of oh no, that's a passenger train. We haven't changed up the passenger trains yet. Oh, there's one. Let me pause. I can't get over there to it. Or is that's a commuter train still? Never mind. It's a commuter train. We haven't touched. Oh well. I was excited for a second. I thought I could finally show y'all a train I downloaded, but don't have any. Okay. All right, got some quiet corner shops going in here. That's good. Well, this right here needs some. Whoa! I guess that's happening just because that is technically not a valid crossover. Ooh, I may have to change that. May have to move that back some. Yeah, let's do a quick pause and change that. Okay, so didn't love having to go through there and destroy all that, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and I had to fix that. Now, as for in between it, I could do some tree, but that seems like it would be really close and on top of it. Could just use our surface painter and paint in not pavement. Just paint in some gravel on it, actually. Carry the gravel on over. Do it that way. Yeah. Could do that, and then maybe just add in a few odd and end plants, or actually we could pull our we could pull the line over there through that. That would actually look kind of cool. That would be something I would expect to see, be the line coming down through here. I'm going to turn off all of our guides right there. Except for angle, I think. Oh! Okay. Didn't like that, apparently. That's odd. Come over a little bit more with it? No, it's just not going to like it. Oh, crap. Oh, thank God for the Control Z mod. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to do something with that right there. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. It's going to be a little awkward. It wants to destroy it all for some reason. Get off of that. I don't know why it's being so darn weird. I don't know why there's a separate module. That's kind of odd, but whatever. have to go study. I'm gonna have to go study the layout of my town and see how my town handles that. Like what are they doing between the road and the railroad right there? I don't think it's really anything. I think it's just, you know, some gravel and some like grass and stuff that's grown up in between there. So I'll take a look at that. See what I might want to do between those areas. Because we will need a little something. We have some places with 0 water. I apologize, everybody. You know, distracted by trying to make a nice railroad area. That's okay. Get to it. Get some more housing put in here, though. People are demanding it. Going to end that road there. We will have some stuff up here. We probably will get some roads up through here, but for right now, we'll go ahead and carry that on up. Okay, so we're getting a little full on that job right there. If there's anything else I might want to put down for right now. I don't want to fill this in with too much just like random giant industry back here. No, they want to do that just yet. Could do a little garage though. Garage would not be bad. Garage right there. Got 6 jobs. What I could also do is go right here under Floppables and Rico and Industry. Take that out, and we can see we've got a lot of other stuff available to us if we go under our non-Rico things right here. And if I have it set right, it shouldn't devolve. I say that with a little, like, laugh in my voice because I don't know if I have it done right. I don't know if I have the settings and stuff right, that is. I think I do. I think I do. But I don't know for sure. I guess we're going to find out pretty quick. I don't have a lot of industrial stuff. I'm not just very particular about my industrial buildings, and I can never find anything I really like a whole lot. So I'm usually never downloading a lot of industrial buildings. Jobs. We may put in a centerpiece factory, actually. Something I normally don't do. But, you know, there has to be like a primary, you know, a primary job maker of this town. You know, something that the city is kind of building around in terms of industry. And I think a nice larger factory would be the focal point of this town. Not these. I hate these factories right here. I think they look absolutely horrible. Oh, there's some. Pause. There's some of them. Oh my goodness, he is so long. Yeah, these are the trains by Squigglehausen. These are the mixed long trains right here. They are absolutely awesome. They look so good. There's another one over here. Got some like box cars and there's some steel being loaded on that one, some tanks. Something that doesn't have anything in it. Oh, I love those trains so much. They just make it look so much better than the standard base game stuff. All right, let me see what I can place over here. I'm gonna sit there and ogle over trains forever. All right, so I know that I'm going to make a downtownish area right around in here somewhere. So I think I would be okay with going ahead and defining a few places and having some of these buildings. Maybe not facing the road, though. Maybe these right here will face off the main road. Get one there. Yeah, because I know I'm going to have a downtown in this design. So we'll go ahead and get a few of those in here. Go ahead and get a few of them in. Eventually, I will put in some of those, some other stuff like that, like stuff like this. And we're going to have like a general store. Yeah, some of these kind of fun little things. Some of the smaller stuff will probably go like back here on the backside, while the taller, bigger stuff goes up near the front, like that. Yeah. I have lots of options. I have downloaded many things from the workshop to help with this design, and I am very excited to build these. These are like my favorite types of cities to build right here. Is like these American style towns. So I'm really excited to see how I can make this right here look. Go ahead and place a few of those. And it looks like we are ready now for some more residential. Thinking we're going to come up over to here. Get up over this way a little bit and create some residential areas back over here. Get our water over here too. We'll make a connection there, which messed this up. Of course it did. Now, question is, are they going to... Oh, yeah, good. They did get power. Did get some local power. That's good. We're looking on everything. We're starting to run low on electricity again, so let's go ahead and boost that up to, I guess, 88% is our life now. That up to 88. These substations don't power. They have about 19 megawatts, I believe it was. 19 megawatts of electricity. Yeah, 19. Now, I do have some additional small substations that we can also put in. Now, these things I could totally imagine seeing, placed around, especially near industrial areas or near the downtowns. Downtowns would most certainly have a local substation to help with powering the downtown area. So putting one of those in right there is not outside the realm of normal. We'd most definitely see a substation near a downtown area. And it looks like, I believe, all that's connected up. So I can now take out this power line. That is not needed anymore. All right, this power line right here is also water. Forget to add water to these guys. All right, so this power line right here is also not needed anymore. Going to leave that right there. Going to have to leave that because that is the power for the town's water tower. Okay. Again, just continuing demand for more residential. But you know what? I'm gonna call right of way. I'm gonna reserve this for commercial, because this is kind of like that's kind of a main road going over there. I could totally see that being reserved for more commercial. Instead, we will just allow the residential back in here. Water to these guys. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Yeah, we'll definitely be saving that for some commercial usage right there. This road is going to come up this way. Can I get you to come up just Okay, so you're going to not want to be perfectly straight, which is okay, because the power of move it. Can do that, and that kind of fixes it. It kind of fixes it, but it gets it kind of about where I want it to be, so it's good. And we are also closing in on our next population milestone of, I believe it is 1,100, so we are getting there. More commercial demand. I'm going to come up here actually and get a little bit of commercial zoned up here for these guys. Get them some stuff to some local shopping options in their areas. Now, unfortunately, multiple problems, not enough people, and low land value. Okay. There's not much I can do about that, although this is, I believe, a level 2. That is a level 2. Oh, for now, I think we're going to take these out. They're going to go abandoned because they are such low level. So I might as well just take them out. We'll be designing our downtown, a personal downtown later on ourselves. Once we have some land value going and some demand, we'll be doing that. All right, so this area of town up here is just about to where I can't do anything else with it unless, yeah, I can't buy any tiles yet. I think I could buy a tile. I could buy a tile, yeah, at 1,100. And we'll most likely be buying this tile right here so I can expand up that way. So we're going to call right-of-way city expansion. Sorry, everybody. I am actually the world's worst about remembering to leave room for, such things. Then I have to go through and destroy people's homes. So, yeah, I'm a terrible, terrible city planner here. I always forget to do that. Oh well, they'll be okay. Now, you'll notice I'm not leaving any room for paths or anything like that, and that is just because where I come from and in my city, we don't have stuff like that. We don't have walking paths in between. We are a very pedestrian, unfriendly place. So it's just kind of what I'm used to, so I'm kind of sticking with that. For some reason, they're importing forestry to the fish stick factory. That is kind of odd, but okay. Didn't think that a fish factory would need lumber, but who am I to judge, I guess? Guess they do need some lumber. Alright, so these are getting well, they still have some jobs, but we do have some more demand, more industrial. Let's look and see what we've got here. Some smaller stuff that I could place. Got this little guy right here. Got some jobs in it. Could place another Grand Prix back here as well. And if it ends up clipping, it's okay. Not worried about it clipping. What I can do is take this one, scooch it back into that one a little bit. Just like that. There we go. Should help our industrial demand go down a little bit more. Yeah. Cool. We're going to... Yeah. Okay, I didn't mean for that to go in an angle, but you know what? I'm going to allow that. Just because, you know, it is getting a little same everywhere with all the grid. So having some streets that go a little wonky on occasion, going away from the main grid of the town, will help it out a lot, actually. All right, so our water is going down now, so we need to bump up that water capacity. All right, get that water back. We've got plenty of power right now between our primary substation coming from with the regional outdoor power, and then our substation downtown, which is also helping to transmit power off of the regional grid. I'm totally making this up, by the way. Yeah, we're still importing enough power. That's kind of how I'm imagining it. Is that we are importing our power. We're paying for power from an outside source, essentially. Kind of how I'm viewing it. Oh, we're about to hit our next milestone. It's almost there. So close. But we do need a little more commercial. Get a little bit right there. We're about to hit that milestone. Maybe. Here we go. Oh, no, I lost a person. There it is. Lovely. So we could buy a new area. We have our districts available and policies, as well as some industry specializations. Our first policies in police and fire are ready to go in now too. So that is really, really cool. So why that has popped up? What are you doing? There we go. There's something also that came up on the last one that we didn't do, and that's taxes. We're going to go up to 12%. 12% is about where you can go and still keep people, relatively happy and okay. But we're going to get everything up to about 12%. And then we have some new stuff available to us. We have fire. I'm going to put down the Alameda Fire Station right here. Lovely little asset that I got off of the workshop. I'm going to put him... I'm going to put him actually back right here. I think would be a great place for the firehouse. Gives good. It's away from people because they are a little noisy. Fire stations are well, although it says zero noise pollution. I'm sorry, firehouses are noisy. If you've never lived near a firehouse, they are super noisy. So I'm gonna keep him back a little bit. And we also can place our first police station. Now, this police station is rather expensive, actually, compared to the base police station. That's cheaper, but has a higher upkeep cost. Interesting. Patrol car capacity, 18. Well, it's very expensive, but we are going to need police coverage. So we need to get that in here. We're going to actually put him right there. Claim some land for use by our city right here and get the police department in there. Lots of people upgrading right now. That's really, really good to hear. We will unlock the high school at 1700, so that's going to be nice because we're going to need that here pretty soon. People are upgrading. These city services are doing a really good job of helping to increase the land value everywhere for our city. Take a look at our land value right. Natural resources. Where's it? I lost it. Oh, I can't see it just yet. I can't see land value. That's unfortunate. Oh well, that's fine. Oh yeah, all of our houses upgrading, people going on. Don't know what level he is. Wow, that's just some massive upgrades. Oh, they're all going up to level 2, it would seem. Oh my goodness. People love it right here. They are absolutely loving it by the downtown. Absolutely loving it. There's one more building I really want to try to find real quick. And I don't know if we've unlocked it yet. Oh, we have unlocked some of them. Awesome. I want to put in one of these churches right here, actually. We have some churches that we can put in. 25,000, 37,500. Now, these are entertainment value stuff for these little churches right here. I think I'm just going to put in a small church for right now. We're still a small little town. No, we don't need any sort of giant, elaborate church. So just a small local church, I think, would be sufficient for our city. For some reason, I cannot get him to snap this way. I don't know why he won't, but he won't. So we're going to put him on the corner right there. He needs a little bit of decoration, so I think... yeah. I think the last thing we will do today then is get him decorated up. All right, and there's our little church. Again, nothing super crazy in the detailing, just, you know, simple little things. A small, simple little parking lot. This right here will get covered up later by buildings, so I'm not worried about that weird little bit right there. You know, we could use a curb in the back, though, now that I think about it. And I feel like I've got some curbs somewhere. That's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Although, actually, I think it's this curb right here that's being used. Yeah, it's this curb right here. So just do that back there, and there you go. Now we've got a curb back there. Now it feels complete. Simple little church right there on the corner. I like it. Very, very nice. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, love it if you would leave me some comments down below what you think so far of our little city. It's, you know, it's not much to look at yet, but it will be eventually. So let me know down below what you think. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to for some more content from me in the future. Until then, I'll see you then. Take care.